unfortunately, in commercial aerospace, it's an unforgiving industry versus others where, you really just there's not a lot of opportunity to to stop the plane midair if something happened. But commercial aviation is safe. Our commercial pilots are very well experienced, are really experienced, and that's what they're meant to do, to handle these situations.
And it's time for the hot topic of the hour. That was Gabelli Funds aerospace and defense analyst Tony Bancroft joining me earlier in the program, saying that the aerospace industry is safe. The aircraft industry has been operating under a duopoly for decades with little federal pushback. Now lawmakers are demanding more information about what happened on that Alaska Airlines flight where a door panel blew off. It blew out midair. Fox Business's Hillary Vaughn is on Capitol Hill this morning with more on that. Hillary, good morning.
Good morning, Maria. Well, American-made might not be so great when it comes to airplanes. Boeing has kind of become the black sheep lately of the aircraft industry, and it's not just that its rival, European Airbus, has been beating Boeing in sales since the 737 MAX crash back in 2019. Now consumer confidence is plummeting after this latest incident where a side of the plane came apart while airborne, sucking people's belongings out of the plane mid-flight. Now a lot of people don't want to fly on a 737 MAX. The phrase, if it ain't Boeing, I ain't going, now has taken a turn as people are looking up their plane and thinking twice if it's a Boeing 737 MAX. And that includes members of Congress who are calling for an investigation into this incident and taking a closer look at the FAA's role in all of this, too.
Yeah, look, I mean, I actually asked, I believe the last time that we had the acting FAA commissioner, I asked him point blank, do we have confidence the 737 MAX is safe? He told me in no uncertain terms, yes, but he would look into it. We now have a new FAA administrator. Something is clearly wrong here. You have one of the newest and most used jets in American aviation that has had multiple safety incidents just in the last 3 months.
There's also a question of where the transportation secretary, Pete Buttigieg, is. This happened on his watch, and the White House admitting making sure Americans are safe flying, part of his job description.
Where's the transportation secretary? Shouldn't he be out reassuring Americans that it's safe to travel?
Well, you saw the secretary for weeks and days talking about how how the airlines were being held to account. I'm sure I can speak for him right now and say that of course he wants to make sure Americans feel safe flying. That is certainly part of his responsibility.
So, Maria, while we saw a lot of Secretary Buttigieg before the holidays declaring victory of fewer delays, fewer cancellations heading into the holidays, we haven't seen a lot of him now on TV in the wake of this catastrophe. Maria?
Yeah, I mean, look, no patriot out there wants to see America's Boeing lose market share to Europe's aerospace maker, that's for sure. But we did just hear from that analyst who said the aerospace industry is safe. Hillary, I guess my only question is, I mean, putting Boeing aside, where's the oversight, okay? So I don't know that you could only look at Boeing in all of this and not look at the FAA. There are rules to follow.
Right. Yeah, exactly. The FAA, right now, Congress is looking at authorizing the funding for the FAA. Of course, the FAA has had trouble with leadership as well. So there seems to be a lot of issues that lawmakers are going to dig into here and see if they're connected.
Yeah,
Maria?
let's take a look at oversight. Hillary, thank you. Hillary Vaughn this morning in D.C.